June 2025, we're on the panel again. I was promised some match point deals, so let's get on into the first problem. Okay, no one vulnerable, dealer's our partner, we're playing imps again. Great. Where are our match point hands? Well, all right, let's see what we can do. So do we know what our system is? Because I'm looking at this and I don't know if it depends. My natural instinct would probably be to just bid 2 no trump. You forgot to submit, Eric? Well, don't worry, you have plenty of time. So go ahead and check out the problems or you know, whatever. You can play along with my answers. I mean, let me move chat over here, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you shouldn't assume that I'm going to get the right answers because last month we didn't do very well. We'll try and do better this time, though. There were some hard problems last month. Well, so I assume 2 no trump is just some sort of game-forcing heart raise, which, I mean, is just going to be fine. The question that we might wonder is, should we go through 2 clubs first, which might help out a little bit better in terms of partners' judgment when it comes to slams? I think the answer is probably not. We have a hand that's well capable of taking over, and I really don't want partner to get excited about clubs if they have a holding that's like queen third. I mean, we would probably be okay playing the club suit for 1 loser opposite queen third, but that's not really the hand I want to be getting to slam opposite. So I think I'm a lot happier to just hear partner Q-bid, or even, I mean, better yet, show us a singleton club over there, because we have so many trumps, we can definitely rough the club suit good. I guess, I mean, I don't really see the alternative to 2 no trump or 2 clubs. Like, you could splinter, but there's no reason to splinter when you have 2 singletons. You're just kind of wildly guessing if you splinter with 1 singleton. Like, maybe you hit partner's hand, maybe you don't. Or the bets that at least 1 panelist is going to play 3 of a minor is a fit showing. It's possible. We did see last month, I think, Brink introduced like a 3 diamond like spade raise in some sort of auction, which we were just like, okay, fine. You think one choice is just superior? I mean, like, I don't really understand bids that aren't 2 no trump, but let me try and give it a fair assessment. So when can bidding 2 clubs make sense? I mean, like, I don't think splinters make any sense. Like, splinters absolutely are just wrong on this type of hand. Like, it would be a lot different if we were 5-5-2-1. Then a splinter has a lot going for it, because, like, that's what your hand is. You have shortness in the 1 suit. Sure, you have 5-5, but, like, you know, stick one of these clubs into the diamond suit and make the jack of diamonds the king or something like that, and you can splinter in spades. It's not the worst bid ever. There's a little bit more to that sort of bid, but here, I mean, you know, what do we splinter in? We splinter in spades, and then partner Q's 4 diamonds, and they've got the diamond king, and they're just like, do you have club control? And we're like, yep, we got club control, and now we get to 6 hearts, and we're off like 2 aces or something. Yeah, we have a bidder that shows good hand with support. Why invent something new? I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, 2 clubs is the only real alternative, and so let me try and think about 2 clubs for a second. So let's say we start with 2 clubs and partner bids 2 diamonds, which they probably would do. We then bid two hearts to show a heart suit, or to show heart support. Partner bids, let's say 2-no to show a balanced hand. We bid 3 hearts, asking for Q bids. Partner cues 4 clubs. So we cue 4 diamonds, and partner signs off in 4 hearts. Like, are we happy with this auction? Are we just going to pass 4 hearts there? Probably not opposite a club Q bid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to bid 2-no Trump. Like, I don't really see the problem on this one. Like, this to me just seems like a non-problem. But I feel like I just have to be missing something. I suppose I will find out in a month when we see the panel's answers. Hey, Babs, you like a splinter? Which splinter, though? All right. Well, that was hand 1. I don't feel like that one was too interesting, but you like a splinter in diamonds? But what if partner has 4 small spades? And they're like, well, that diamond splinter doesn't help me. And 2 clubs is a misrepresentation of the hand. I mean, the only thing that we don't get to show with the 2 club bid is we don't get to show a 4th trump. Man up and live with it? Is that how you solve your bridge problems? You just man up and live with the decisions? I think that's a good way to go about it. Well, anyway, I mean, 2-no Trump like seems kind of automatic. I guess we'll see. We have an 18 count. We're playing match points. And oh boy, we have a slam auction. Now, what is 2 clubs systemically for us? I wish I had like a system notes thing somewhere. Is there a system? Let me just look at this for a second. 2/1's game forcing, sure. After a 2/1 response, 2 no is 11 to 14 balanced or 18 to 19. 3 no is 15 to 17. A 3-no rebid after 1 response shows a hand too strong to make a non-forcing jump rebid. And wait, what? A 3-no rebid after okay. Hey, Shift. Thanks for the good luck. Responder may bypass a diamond suit. Continuations after reverse. 4th suit game forcing. When responder suit is raised, a return to opener suit is forced. Well, okay, fine. I'm still just looking at 2/1. So I assume what's going on is this is like the old school style 2/1 where it's just like this is our longer minor suit. So how many clubs does that promise? Like, I guess it promises 3, right? Anyway, partners raise clubs, so if we've promised it only 3 clubs, partner should have 4 for the 3 club raise. At least 4. And they've denied a like 11 to 14 balanced hand. They've denied a balanced hand, basically. So they're going to be like 5-4-3-1 of some kind, or something of that nature. I mean, I guess they could be 5-4-2-2 if they have concentrated values in the black suits. Babs likes 3 diamonds. So 3 diamonds is not a Q-bid in support of clubs. Our first and primary objective when we find a minor suit fit is to determine if 3-no Trump is the right spot to play. And we can't just make up bids that suit our current hand despite our quote-unquote agreements or like understanding about like how bridge theory is based. So here 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, and 3 spades are just showing stoppers in those suits, basically. Well, three spades would be natural, but three diamonds and three hearts would just be showing stoppers and asking partner for a stopper in another suit. Now, it's okay to have like a multi-stage bidding plan where we bid three diamonds first, and then partner bids three no, and then we bid four clubs, and this will then retroactively show a diamond cubid. But in terms of just like, is three diamonds itself a cubid? Not initially. So like, you can have this multi-stage plan where it's like, well, why did partner bid three diamonds if they were planning to pull three no trump? Oh, it's probably because they have a big hand with clubs and they want to cubid and support a club. So then your partner will have to work backwards. So three diamonds is a possibility. What do you mean we can't? Half the panel do that? I think they were pretty good last month. I think most of the panel was having a hard enough time trying to figure out what the auctions actually meant, as opposed to inventing things from their own system. So let's see. I mean, three diamonds is pretty natural. Is four diamonds possible? Kickback? I don't think we play kickback. Yeah, I really don't like making cop-out bids, so I generally try and avoid it unless there really is no alternative call, because even if I think it's going to score better in this type of contest, I think it's more valuable to, since Mark's objective with this contest is to try and generate interesting discussion, making a cop-out bid does not generate interesting discussion. It just means that you think it's a bad problem, basically. And so I try and avoid that as much as possible, even if it's going to cost me a couple of points here and there. I think three diamonds is going to be a popular choice. I think four clubs is going to be a popular choice. I think four no trump is probably quantitative. And I think that's a question that the panel is going to have to answer. Schiff says if four diamonds is not kickback, what is it? It's a diamond splinter. What do you mean? What do you mean? Jumps are splinters. So what do you mean? What is four diamonds? It's just a splinter. So I think that four no trump should be natural because we don't have an easier way to show a quantitative invite with our hand. Like, imagine that our hand was 2, 4, 3, 4 in shape with an 18 or 19 count. The auction would start a spade. Well, I guess 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, right? The auction would start a spade. We would bid two clubs. Partner would raise to three clubs. And we don't necessarily want to play this hand in clubs. We want to make our invite to 6 no trump or 6 clubs. But we can't do that by bidding three diamonds and then bidding four clubs. That would be something else. We can't do that by bidding three no trump because that would be to play. So four no trump has to be natural and quantitative in this spot. So we can't make that bid if that is what we want to do. And I don't think that's what we want to do. We have way too much in the way of like slam potential. I would like to bid key card. And I think the simplest way to bid key card here is to confirm that clubs are trumps by bidding four clubs. The danger in doing so is if partner really is 5-2-2-4 and doesn't feel like cubitting the spade king with such, and doesn't have the heart king. So they like don't want to cubit. Let's see. What is this bad hand that I'm imagining from partner where slam is good, but they don't want to cubit over four clubs and they just bid five clubs? Let's say they have the king of hearts, the king of spades, and the ace jack of clubs. It's like an 11 count, right? So we have no losers outside of the trump suit, and we're basically on a club finesse for a grand. Are they really just raising four clubs to five? They shouldn't. They definitely shouldn't. Not with an ace and two kings, especially when they have like free cubids to deny diamond controls over there. I think I'm just going to bid four clubs. I think that's the simplest route to bidding key card. Jake asks if we want 3-0, we would go three diamonds, 3-0, pass. But what if But what if we don't have a diamond stopper, right? Like, we can't just... Sorry. Let's say... Let me retract that statement. It's not what if we don't have a diamond stopper. Like, you're suggesting that we would have to bid something other than 3 no trump if we wanted to get to 3 no trump. But what if we just have both red suits stopped, right? Like, what if we had the same hand minus the diamond king? Then we would just bid 3 no. So 3 no trump has to be natural and to play. And that would be some range of high card points that doesn't want to investigate slam opposite whatever partner's range is. These ranges are a little bit hazy, but I think 4 no has to be natural. I mean, I do think that kickback solves some of these problems. Shift just bidding 4 diamonds anyway. That's fine. There's not really a whole lot wrong with 4 clubs, and you definitely want to confirm trumps before bidding keycard. And it kind of helps us to identify what partner's shape is. Like, if we do bid 4 clubs and partner Q-bids a red suit, that's actually not so bad for us. Like, if partner Q-bids hearts, it's very possible that opposite a singleton heart and 3 small diamonds, we can even set up the spade suit to discard a diamond loser. So we might be able to pitch a diamond from our hand after roughing a couple spades and with our clubs. So I don't know. I'm just going to bid 4 clubs. I mean, this to me seems relatively simple. I suppose one of the issues, and I don't think this is a serious issue on this hand, but I know that my slam radar is a lot better than like most other players, is that some players are going to be very nervous about committing to clubs at this point in time when we're playing match points. That could be one of the big questions on the hand. But the first question that I have is, are we making a slam? And then the second question is going to be, once I find out how many key cards partner has and a little bit more about partner's red suit controls after this 4 club bid, am I confident that I want to play in 6 no trump, or will I just chicken out and bid 6 clubs? So that's going to be a question for later. But I do think that we are readily in the slam territory and we need to be investigating thoroughly. So I have some sense that the panel might just bid 4 no trump, and some of them might question whether or not it's key card. I really don't think it should be. I've kind of outlined the argument for that. But they might bid 4 no as a two-way shot, that if it's quantitative, fine, we have a pseudo-quantitative hand, even though I think they're misevaluating the slam prospects. But sometimes they might just be like, well, I hope it's key card. Hopefully partner bids again. Anyway, I think 4 clubs is straightforward. I mean, like, 3 diamonds is fine, right? It's a cop-out bid, and there's nothing wrong with bidding 3 diamonds and then following it up with 4 clubs. Like, that's okay too. But I think I want to make my intentions clear with 4 clubs. On to number 3. We have imps again. No, and another preempt. Stop. Stop the preempts at imps. I hate these. I don't know what to do. 3 hearts past 4 hearts, no one vulnerable. We have this hand? Our diamonds are so bad. Oh. God. 5 clubs? 5 clubs. Yeah, good one. I mean, I don't know, 5 diamonds? Probably. This hand is dumb. This hand is really dumb. Yeah, actually, we could double. Double's not so crazy. And I think we pass 4 spades. And if they double 4 spades, then we probably run. But 5 diamonds is like way too committal, I think. Our diamonds are real bad. Like real bad. I would really like to double and have it just go all pass, I suppose. Over 4 spades, bid 5 clubs. I think that's wrong. I think if we run, we want to do it after they double us in 4 spades. Shift thinks that might show a huge club hand. That's a little bit less clear. Because we could just bid 5 clubs to show a pretty good hand with clubs. So double and then 4 spades correcting to 5 clubs has to show some sort of flexible hand of some kind. So I think it's probably, as Babs says, both minors. What would 4-0 after 4 spades be? Probably key card. I think it just has to be key card. But I think I do like double. I mean, if we get anything other than 4 spades from partner, we're actually fairly happy. Like if partner bids 4-0, pick a minor, we're pretty happy. If partner bids 5 clubs, we're pretty happy. Partner bids 5 diamonds. I mean, I don't know. Do we raise to 6? Maybe. If partner passes our double, it could go badly. I mean, 3 hearts might make with an over, or 4 hearts might make with an over trick. Very possible. But we definitely do need to bid something. And so I think the realistic choices are 5 diamonds or double. Like 4-0 trump is just such a bad bid with this hand. Over 4 hearts. Okay, I'm in. Let's do the doubling thing. I was promised some more match points, Mark. Hey, we got some. Okay. Both vulnerable. We're the dealer. It's match points. Pass, pass, 1 spade. 2 heart overcall. Both vulnerable. And it's to us. I see. Shift, you submitted 8 bids and were all of them key cards? Were all of them key card bids? Well, this is a hand, isn't it? Bab says 2-0 here, invitational with 4-card spade support. I mean, great. Congratulations, we do not have that agreement available. We are playing basic 2/1, no conventions, no agreements, and only bad bids. That's all that's allowed. 4 spades and grab a beer. Okay, that's overzealous. That is very much overzealous with this hand. Isn't 2-0 fit showing standard? Whoa. Don't pretend like we're in the 21st century in this contest. Yeah, you can't be saying stuff like that. You might get lynched. What is double support? No, double is negative. It would show both minors. Or imply both minors. All right. What's our move? Do we downgrade this hand into a 2 spade bid? Or do we upgrade this hand into a limit raise? Our king, queen, jack, 4th of hearts are not very good in a spade contract. They're a little bit better in a no trump contract. I'm not really thinking about no trump exactly unless partner has some extra values. Like, this is a hand where I think no trump could easily take the same number of tricks as spades if partner has extras. Because we're going to lose exactly one heart trick in both contracts. We're going to lose exactly, probably one spade trick to the offside king of spades or something. And the problem, I guess, is that we have quite a few aces that we're missing. If the opponents can set up either clubs or diamonds, we're going to be in trouble. The fourth spade, try for 3 spades. You mean 3 hearts? 3 spades would be preemptive. So we can't do that. Our hand's too good for a preemptive raise. I mean, unless you're really discounting the value of the king, queen, jack, fourth of hearts. But I think it has some use in the fact that it might force them to duck the ace. Otherwise, we get to set up, 3 heart tricks, so we might lose no hearts in a spade contract. Jake says 2-no trump after a major suit overcall is an invitational raise. After a minor suit overcall, 2-no is natural and invitational. Yeah, but is this a major suit overcall? This is a major suit. Okay, let's go back and review the system. Opening at the 2 level, opening at the 3 level, bidding after no trump, openers rebids, initial responses. 2-no after 1 major opening is Jacoby, showing at least 4 card support game forcing, new suits at the 3 level, sure, but it doesn't say anything after interference. Competitive bidding. After our 1 major opening in any competition, 2-no is a 4-card limit raise or better. Ah, okay. Okay. So we could do that. After an overcall, Q-bid is a 3-card raise or better. Aha! Okay, so we can't Q-bid. We have to decide whether or not our hand is worth a limit raise. Direct raises are preemptive. New suit is forcing, not game forcing. Similarly, 2-no trump after a major suit overcall is usually a 4-card limit raise. Okay, cool. Ah! We're in the current century, at least. Is our hand... Apology accepted? Yeah, I'm sorry, Babs. I didn't mean to downplay your knowledge of the RealBridge bidding system. I'm sure that you have studied it thoroughly before coming into the stream today. Well... Yeah. If none of the panel knows the system, does it matter? Great question. I do feel like a lot of the panel does not read the system. There's not a ton of notes on there, but it would certainly help if people... I think a lot of them have become used to just like submitting their answers with like, here's a cool agreement. Oh my god, my camera is so tilted. Hold on, I just noticed. Better? Worse? Better? Maybe. All right, we'll go with that. Yeah, a lot of the panel does seem to just like submit, hey, this is a cool agreement that me and my partner play, so I assume that it's going to work out here. Mark is one of your teachers. You'd rather bid like he does. He does run the competition. He does. I know. He was live with us on stream yesterday. We did a breakdown of the May panel. He is a smoker, though. I did not realize he was smoking the whole time on stream. I guess I'm going to treat this as a limit raise. I think bidding 2 spades is a little bit pessimistic. Just because we have a ton of stuff in the heart suit doesn't mean that we should downgrade our hand so much. I mean, it's really helpful that they can't just force our partner at trick 1. They're going to have to lead away from one of their minor suits, and that could set up tricks for us. King, queen, jack of hearts could easily score tricks on defense or on offense as well. Man, our hand's just not very good. Okay. Let's actually, like, put partner on a hand for a second. Try and do some actual bidding rather than just, like, going on vibes. So let's say partner has ace, jack, fifth, singleton, ace, jack, fourth, and king, third. Yeah, that's a hand. How are we doing in a spade contract? We have a heart loser. If they lead clubs, we'll have 2 clubs and a heart to lose. Let's say one of the 2 pointed suit finesses works, so we have 1 more loser. We'll make 3 spades. And is partner just going to bid a game opposite a limit raise with a singleton heart? I think they should, probably, especially with a hand that's so pure with a bunch of aces. I wonder what our follow-ups are to 2 no trump as a limit raise. I mean, if our follow-ups are similar to Jacoby, like maybe if partner can bid 3 clubs showing any minimum or something, and then they can show shortness. Let's give partner a hand that makes game. And see if we get there after a 2 spade bid. Like, is partner going to bid again? So let's suppose partner has ace, king, fifth, singleton, king, third, and ace, queen, fourth, right? So left-hand opponent can't get in to put a club through. We can set up the hearts to pitch club losers from partner's hand. So we'll end up losing a diamond, no spades, a heart, and 1 club. Maybe not even 1 club. So that's a hand that is a, what did I give partner? 16 count with a singleton heart. And game is still a little bit dicey. I mean, it's not like it's absolutely cold. We're assuming that the 2 heart overcaller has the ace of diamonds in that scenario. Otherwise, they could play a diamond through and get a club back. A little bit of timing's required. Do we play against decent players, or could they overcall a bad 5-card suit? I mean, like, they are vulnerable and it is match points. So I'm hoping that right-hand opponent must have a 6-card heart suit to the ace 10 9 8, and they must have like 2 outside cards as well. Ace of diamonds, king of clubs, ace of diamonds, king, queen of clubs, or something like that. I guess there's no guarantee that that is what's going on, but that seems likely to me. So opposite that 16 count with a singleton heart, is partner going to bid again over 2 spades? That's the real question. Because if partner bids again over 2 spades, then we don't really need to make a limit raise with this hand. I think partner will bid again over 2 spades with that hand. So I don't think we actually need to make a limit raise. Like, our hand is terrible, right? The king, queen, jack of hearts are such useless cards. It's going to take a long time to set them up, and we're going to need partner to have a lot of stoppers in the minor suits to be able to utilize the king, queen, jack of hearts to take tricks. On offense, that is. And I think a lot of the hands that I've constructed so far, there's very little play for 3 no trump. The opponents can just set up the diamond suit against us, and we don't have time to knock out the ace of hearts and the king of spades, for example. So I think we just bid 2 spades with this hand. And of course, if partner makes a game try, the benefit to bidding two spades. Okay, here's the benefit to bidding two spades. If we bid two spades and partner makes a game try and we bid three no trump, now we're offering a choice of games. I haven't decided if that's a good idea. I would think about it depending on what game try partner makes. But that will allow us to get to three no trump, I think, a lot of the time when it's actually a decent contract or decent alternative, and we might score the same number of tricks at match points in that spot as four spades. Whereas if we bid two no trump, we don't really have a way to get to three no trump anymore. Everything is going to be in support of spades at that point, and partner's probably just going to jump to four spades most of the time with a singleton heart. So, all right, now that I've thought it through, I mean, it felt like a close decision at first, but I think it's actually relatively clear to bid two spades with this hand. I think very similar to a problem from last month, there was one where we had like queen jack fourth and the overcaller suit, and the panel elected to just bid three no trump at that point, with queen jack fourth and like a limit raise in partner's major. But I think sensibly, partners should always be accepting our game tries when they have a singleton in the opponent's suit. So I don't think we want to be in four spades if partner has a doubleton heart. The opponents are going to get a heart ruff. Anyway, Shift asks, pass is overzealous? Yeah, I mean, like, we have a 9-card spade fit, 9 or more card spade fit. Like, sure, we have 3 heart tricks, but like, where are our other tricks? If partner has 3 outside tricks outside of the heart suit, I think we have decent chances of making a spade game, right? Like that one hand I gave partner with ace king of spades, ace queen of clubs, king of diamonds. We are making a spade game, and that's what, like, plus 200, plus 500 at best. So I don't think we want to go after them despite our hearts being so good just because we have so many trumps. It's like a law of total tricks consideration, I think. But also it's just the fact that we have no outside quick tricks. Like, make both of our queens into an ace, and then I could see it. Because now plus 200 is a lot more likely, and game is a lot less likely. Anyway, on to board 5. Both vulnerable. We're the dealer. It's imps again. Thanks for that. We have a 10 count. Pass, pass. Partner opens a diamond in third seed. Both vulnerable. Right-hand opponent overcalls a spade. We make a negative double. So far, so good. 2 diamonds on our left. Cubit in support of spades, I assume. I'm guessing this isn't like some sort of 2 diamonds transferred hearts. Partner bids 3 diamonds showing a suit. Okay. Pass on our right. We decide to bid 3 spades, asking for a stopper in the opponent's suit, looking for 3 no, which I think is a very reasonable and straightforward bid with our hand. And partner does not have a spade stopper. They bid 4 clubs. Okay. Yeah. Well, so a bit of a tricky spot, because partner is very likely to be something like 2-1-6-4. I guess partner could be 2-2-6-3 is possible as well. I think because it's imps, we just have to bid a game. So the question then is going to be, are we interested in slam? I think it's really hard for us to be interested in slam. Partner is denied a spade stopper, and the opponents have only bid up to the 2 level in spades. I think partner has spade length over there. So with partners like queen third of spades or whatever, we're going to need them to have the ace of hearts to even make an 11 trick contract. I don't know. I mean, like, is it possible that partner actually has a hand where we make slam? Let's think. I mean, there are definitely ways that we could investigate slam here. I think that there's a variety of bids available to us. Like, four diamonds might even be forcing. I think four diamonds probably is forcing. But four spades is available, I believe, to, just as like a generic Q bid to show some support for something. And then when we correct five clubs to five diamonds, partner knows that we are invested in slam and diamonds. But how can we know if partner has a singleton, void, and spades? They don't. Because South did not bid three spades, North did not bid four spades. The opponents do not have a 10 or longer card spade fit on this auction. It's just not really possible for that to be the case. There would be a lot more preemption going on if that was happening. So we know for a fact that partner has at least two spades. Now, let's question whether or not partner could have a hand that had, say, ace doubleton of spades, but was too good to bid three no trump, because that's possible, right? So let's give partner a hand like ace doubleton, singleton, king queen seventh, ace third, right? So we're cold for six diamonds because we can pull trumps and run the clubs to pitch partner spade loser. Is this a hand that would bid four clubs? I think if anything, partner would bid four diamonds with that hand. Maybe that's not true. King, queen, empty, seventh of diamonds. Okay. But would that hand just bid three now? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, all partner needs from us is the diamond ace and a heart stopper to make three no trump, so... And we've asked them, right? We've asked, hey, partner, do you have a spade stopper? Partner doesn't know what our hand looks like. We're just saying we think we can make a game. Is three no trump that game? So if partner's not going to bid four clubs with that hand, then I think... I think we just bid five diamonds. I don't really see any reason to put off the decision on this one. Like, sure, maybe there's some hand in partner's range where they actually do have a spade stopper and didn't want to bid three no trump, but I'm having a hard time thinking of it. I mean, if that like 7-3-2-1 hand shape is not going to do it, then I don't really know what is. But yeah, I think we just bid the diamond game. It's way too conservative to not bid a game here. I mean, like, could we just be off the top four tricks in the majors? Sure. Right? Like, I guess it's possible. Partner could have queen and a heart, queen and a spade, ace of clubs, king, queen, jack of diamonds for a 14 count, but they have like seven diamonds. They're like 7-2-2-2, and they bid three diamonds. Like, I guess that's possible. But that's too bad. Five diamonds. All right. That's my bid here. Don't really see any reason to do something else. You're choosing to be conservative? I mean, what's conservative? Is it passing four clubs? Because I do think four diamonds should be forcing after the three spade bid. I don't know if that's our agreement. I do know that some people play the agreement that if you bypass three no trump, then four of opener's minor can be a sign-off, or is non-forcing, I guess I should say. But I don't think that should be the case in this auction when we've showed extras and three diamonds showed extras. You're 3 for 5 this time? That's good news, maybe. You wouldn't expect it to be forcing with a pickup partner. I would expect three spades to create... I mean... I think you can play different agreements, but I would never pass four diamonds in this spot with the pickup partner, because I would just be too nervous that partner's stuck in a preemptive auction when they've cubed the opponent's suit, which generally creates a game force. Like when you cubed the opponent's suit, it generally creates a game force in these types of spots. Okay, both vulnerable. We are the dealer. It is match points. We've opened a diamond. 3 spades on our left. Double by partner. Pass on our right. Okay. Another spot where a lot of different bids could be right. What's our argument for all of the most natural choices? So let's just start lining up choices. 5 diamonds is a possible bid. I think pass is a possible bid. I think for no is a possible bid. I think 5 no is a possible bid. Jake says, is East double negative? Yes. So East is showing 4 or more hearts. I would say probably like 4 to 5 hearts is pretty common for this negative double. And some values. Zivillian says 4 spades. 4 spades is a possible bid. Yeah. 4 spades is very possible. I would be a little bit nervous that 4 spades might sound like we're agreeing hearts, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, that is a question. How do we bid keycard and hearts from here? Because I was thinking 4 no trump would be both minors. Maybe that's not true. Maybe 4 no should be keycard and hearts. Therefore, 4 spades should be something else. So I guess I'll amend my 4 no trump to 5 clubs as the second alternative. 4 clubs Gerber? Yeah, get out. No more Gerber discussion. We've had too much of that today. Okay. Well, let's put partner on a hand again. So let's give partner queen 5th of hearts, because I think that's going to be about the average heart suit that he shows up with. Bab says 4 clubs. I think 4 clubs is a little bit conservative with an 18 count here. We really don't need much for a slam. So I'm kind of drawn to 5 no. But let's see. Four clubs natural. I mean, yeah, again, I think it's a little bit conservative. 5 no would get 6 hearts from partner? No. I mean, 5 no is just pick a slam. And partner can't really choose hearts because we might have both minors. We can't be forced to bid 6 clubs with a hand like this, because I think 6 clubs should really show a hand that's like strongly both minors, you know, like 6-5 or something. 5-5. I mean, 5 no seems okay. Okay, let's go back to this whole put partner on a hand thing, because there was no spade raise on our right, which, I mean, fine. Right-hand opponent doesn't have to raise if they have no values and a big fit, but I think it's very possible that partner has spades over there. So sometimes we just get like very rich by passing this thing. Looking at all of our outside aces and kings, if partner has something like king 3rd of spades, Partner leads a diamond, we get in, we push a spade through, declare ends up taking 6 spades and that's it, and we go plus 800. That's not bad. Then again, I suppose opposite that hand, we're probably making 6 of a minor, so maybe it is pretty bad to go plus 800. Okay, I think I've ruled out passing from that example, because when we get 800, we're called for a slam, and when we don't get 800, I mean, I already know we're making a game looking at my hand. So does 4 spades have to confirm hearts? I guess that's the real question. If we can bid 4 spades to get a bit more information out of partner, that would be ideal. 4 hearts is natural. 5 hearts is natural. 4 no trump, I think we've decided, is key card in hearts. So 4 spades. I don't think we need that many bids to show hearts. So 4 spades, I guess, is not natural. It's just a good hand with some stuff. Looking for more info. And once partner bids 5 of a minor, then we can raise. And if partner bids 5 hearts, then I guess we bid 5 no at that point. I guess it's not so bad. In theory, it's possible that we could be making 6 hearts and nothing else. Like if partner has queen, jack, 6 of hearts, and the club ace, they could force us in spades at trick 2, and as long as the trumps split, we could like go ruff, club to the ace, pull trumps, ace king of diamonds, ruff a diamond to set up the suit, club to the king, run the diamonds. I'm a little bit nervous bidding 4 spades at the table with a pickup partner, because I would be worried that they might think this shows heart support. So, I mean, as a practical bid, 5 no trump. Like, that is a very practical solution to the problem. Just pick a slam partner. I mean, for one thing, this actually conveys, I think, the main intention of our hand, which is that we are guaranteed making a slam, and this will get us to a grand sometimes if partner has the right hand. Like if partner has the spade ace and the club ace and the diamond queen, then we'll probably get to a grand slam, which might go down on bad splits, but we'll deal with that problem when we get there. So I think you went with 4 spades shift on this problem? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards 5 no trump again. That was, I believe, my first inclination on the hand. And that kind of feels like the right vibe as well. I think that's just a good bid. Because all of these other auctions that I'm thinking about, like when we start with 4 spades, how is partner going to know that our diamonds are longer than our clubs? And that's the problem that I'm trying to wrap my head around. And 5 no just like conveys that meaning, right? Our diamonds are longer than our clubs. Pick a slam partner. We are making a slam. Please pick one. My diamonds are longer. That's just what the bid shows. So let's just do that. I think that's a simple solution to the problem. It also leaves 6 no in the picture. If partner has the ace or king of spades. I guess I'm a little bit nervous that the ace of spades could be offside, but anyway, let's just do this. I think this is fine. All right, board 7. What have we got? Oh my god. Do you know? So I actually sent Mark links to some of the trial hands where there were redoubles. And I was like, do you know what pass means over the redouble? And so I wonder if that's where this hand came from. I mean, I don't think this is the trial hands at all, but this is really funny. Okay, a club, double, redouble. We have this hand. I mean, okay. So no one's vulnerable. It's imps. There are two possibilities for what's going on right now. One, possibility number one, which I think is most likely, is that partner has a power double with spades. Because the question that I have looking at this hand is, where are all the spades? Well, North doesn't have spades. I mean, I guess they could be 6-5 in the black suits. It's possible, right? But that's an unlikely layout. Could South have a 5-card spade suit? You really shouldn't be redoubling with a 5-card major in these spots, especially not a good 5-card major. You miss out on your fits way too often. So I think what's most likely going on is that partner has 5 or 6 or 7 spade, whatever, over there, and has a power double with spades. If that's the case, I want to get out of this auction as quickly as possible. So opposite that type of hand, I would really like to just bid 1 diamond and hear partner bid 1 spade, and then I am going to pass. Maybe I bid 2 diamonds, but we'll get to that problem once it happens, because I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. And I just want to get out of this auction, like, before we get doubled. If, on the other hand, South has made an error, and South has redoubled with a hand that has 5 spades over there, I really want to stick in a huge diamond preempt, because then the opponents probably are going to kind of just shrug and bid their 5-card spade suit. They're going to get to a spade contract, and bad splits are going to doom 4 spades. Not guaranteed, but I mean, like, preempting when the opponents have a potential game is always a good idea. So that's the real question with this hand. And I know that in the past, Mark has said he doesn't like doubling and bidding a suit unless he has, like 20 points or something. I mean, he didn't quote an exact number, but he was pretty upset that someone did it with like an 18 count with a 6-card suit in the past, which to me, I think is kind of like an automatic double followed by a bit of a suit. So I do wonder if the second hand is a little bit more likely, just given the problem author. But from my perspective, if I saw this at the table, I would think it's probably like 90% or more that partner's the one with the big hand with spades. So, I mean, like, I think there's going to be a lot of support on the panel for like a 3 diamond bid. But I think a lot of the panel is also going to ask this question of like, who has spades, and assume it's the opponents as opposed to partner. I think I'm going to come up with the clever decision to bid 1 diamond here, and I'm not going to get a lot of points for it. But I do think that this is practically correct at the table. 3 diamonds doesn't preempt them that much. I mean, it certainly does, right? It takes up 2 levels of bidding. The whole 1 level and the whole 2 level. They'll get to spades, but I mean, like, they're just going to bid 4 spades if I bid 3 diamonds. That's what's going to happen, which I think is good for us, because partner's sitting over there with a bunch of spades. Spades do not split well for them. But, yeah, I mean, it's possible that that they get to spades and it makes. But we don't have a way to stop them from getting to spades. The thing is, I want to kind of push them into 4 spades, or like force them to make a decision. All right. You're 4 for 7, matching my scores so far. Last hand, more match points. Okay. So the opponents are vulnerable. We're in second seat. They open 3 clubs on our right. Why do they keep opening when they have no honors in their suits? What's the point of preempting vulnerable when you don't have a good suit? I don't get it. You're just like asking to go for 1100. Okay, 3 clubs double. Pass. 4 clubs by partner. Pass on our right. Okay. So partner's 4 clubs is just pick a major. It doesn't necessarily show that good of a hand, because partner could be like 5, 4, 2, 2 with like a 7 or 8 count over there. There's no reason that they shouldn't be bidding 4 clubs with that type of hand, because they're just trying to get to a 4-4 heart fit or a 5-4 spade fit or something like that. I guess the other way, they could be 4-5-2-2, right? So they're trying to get to a 5-4 heart fit or a 4-4 spade fit or something of that nature, and they just want us to choose whatever our better major suit is. And they want to get to game because our double over 3 clubs shows a pretty good hand. Hey, Loki. Well, so, like, is it possible that partners only values are like the ace of spades and the heart queen and nothing else? Like, sure, it's possible, but we have to do something a little bit better than just bid 4 hearts. So let me think. If we bid 5 clubs, partner just bids 5 hearts. You know, another hand type partner could hold for this 4 club bid is they could have 4 spades and long diamonds. And they're hoping that we bid 4 spades over 4 clubs, in which case they'll pass. Or if we bid 4 hearts, they're going to correct to 4 spades. And this shouldn't show a slam try. This should just show a flexible hand with spades and diamonds, I think. Loki thinks maybe 6 clubs. I mean, partner doesn't need to have a ton of values. So let me think. What does 5 hearts show? Yeah, let me think about 5 hearts for a second. I wonder if 5 hearts shows this hand. Also, is the takeout double so clear on the first round of the auction? Now that I'm staring at this, like, we could have just bid 4 hearts over 3 clubs. Is the point that our hand's too good for 4 hearts over 3 clubs? I'm not convinced of that. Yeah, I'm not really sure I understand why we didn't just bid 4 hearts on the first round of the auction. I guess maybe our hand's a little bit good, but sometimes you have a maximum. Anyway, fine. We got here. So our intention was to double and then jump to 4 hearts over 3 spades or 3 diamonds or something like that, to, in theory, show a flexible hand type, which I'm not convinced we have, but that's where we've landed. So I think 5 hearts maybe shows this hand, if that's our intention. Double, 4 clubs, 4 hearts would just be choice of major. You like this problem shift? Glad to hear it. I'm sure Mark will appreciate that comment. I'm trying to come up with a practical answer because since I'm supposedly playing opposite like a general expert partner, I want to make sure that we're on the same page about things. And I do think five hearts should show this hand, um, but I'm not convinced that partner will see it that way. Five clubs. I know, I'm looking at five clubs. The thing that worries me about five clubs is that we don't really have a follow-up bid. I'm also not convinced I want to put the preemptor on lead. Wait a second. Wait, this is probably a much more important point, right? The preemptor knows where their singleton is, and their partner doesn't. So their partner is never going to lead an unsupported ace in a suit, like diamonds or spades. But if South is on lead, South will lead a singleton spade or will lead a singleton diamond, and they'll get a ruff. So I think we actually do want to be the one to declare on this hand, because we're always going to get a club lead into us, and then we can just pull trumps, hopefully. I think I like five hearts. Okay. Can partner be 4-2-5-2? And then what happens if partner's 4-2-5-2? I mean, we don't have a great fit anywhere, but partner could have queen and a heart. Yeah, all right. I'm into it. I don't know if this is going to get a lot of panel support. I think a lot of them will be choosing a cop-out bid, either five clubs or... I'm not sure what the alternative is. But I think I like five hearts. It lets us declare at least a heart contract. And... I think it should show this hand, because what else can it possibly show? Like, if we really had a slightly stronger takeout double opposite partner's 4-club bid, I think that's the type of hand that would bid 5 clubs. That would be like, I have extras, no partner, you pick a major. I'm trying to convey the message that I have a single suited major suit hand. Too good for 5 hearts? No way. Absolutely no way. Jake asked 4 hearts. I think 4 hearts... Well, so 4 hearts would just be choosing our longer major suit. Partners 4 clubs asked us to pick a major, so 4 hearts wouldn't show extra values. It's not like we've made a takeout double followed by a new suit bid with the 4 heart bid. So I think that's what 5 hearts is, right? We make a takeout double and then we bid a new suit. You're just bidding 6 hearts? Man, everyone's so optimistic on this hand. G2R2 says, this exact auction happened at your club. 6 no trump was cold. Am I really being too pessimistic? I mean, like, why can't East have a hand that's just like ace 5th, queen 4th, queen doubleton, right? They can totally have that hand. They could have the same hand with 2 small diamonds, maybe. The 4 clubs doesn't show a big hand. You'd bid 4 spades with 5-4-2-2. Four 5-2-2, same shape. Yeah, like 2 diamonds are possible. Like, A ruff is possible. A bad trump split is possible. What's 4-no with this bidding? That is an excellent question. Should 4-no be natural? I think 4-no should be natural. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. You might be onto something. I mean, I don't think we can afford to play in no trump, but yeah, 4-no should be natural. We can't just be forced to bid 3-no trump with a whole variety of range of strength hands. And the fact that partner bid 4 clubs doesn't mean we shouldn't be allowed to describe our hand anymore. Like, we could be 2-2-5-4, right? And then what are we supposed to do over 4 clubs? You have to be able to bid 4-no natural to show more values than a 3-no overcall. Our plan was to double partner bids at the 3 level, and then we bid 3-no trump with that hand, right? Just because partner preempted us out of that doesn't mean we should have that taken away from us. Can't be key card. We haven't found a suit yet, so 4-no does have to be natural in this spot. But we still have the same problem in no trump that we would in potentially hearts or spades or whatever the other contract is. Yeah, the worry that I have is partner doesn't have hearts, right? Like, I'm not convinced that partner has to have a diamond control for one, but secondly, even if partner does have a diamond control, partner doesn't need to have a heart fit with us. That's why I think committing to a slam is quite bad. We want partner to be the one to make the decision, because if we can double and bid 5 hearts to show our hand, then partner will know what we've got. And then partner can decide whether or not to bid a slam. Anyway, I think those are my answers.